Hey everyone, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to Homestuck. So everyone is way too busy having existential crises, but you know, there's a lot going on. The show must go on, so we gotta continue on to Act 6, Intermission 5, Intermission 3 because there's so many like little stories going on in between all these other stuff that's just happening. Oh look, it's the romances that we were learning about. Wait, why did that planet give me 2 elves? You're calling them elves now? Yes, but they're leprechauns, or gnomes according to some baloney scholars. Aradia. They can now be additionally referred to as elves. I have decided. Whatever. Why are there 2? Because of the 2-for-1 deal. You sunk the 7th planet on the break, so when you destroyed the 6th planet, you unlocked both the 6th and 7th elf. Now you're in the 8th planet. This one doesn't give you an elf. It does it? No. What about a gnome? No. What about a leprechaun? No, you get nothing. But I thought we weren't supposed to, you know, destroy the 8th one yet. Why not? Because you're supposed to skip this one and destroy it last. You're just wasting time hanging around here. The clock is ticking. Alright, but first, I want to get their powers straight. Am I correct in assuming their powers keep getting more useless? Yes, just as I suspected. I don't even care anymore. I just want to know. So, Orange Hat, we have established, just walks ahead of me all the time? No matter how far off he wanders and gets lost, I always seem to catch up with him? Yes. And Green Hat, he just has a doll with pins in it? Yes. What's up with that? He has a doll with pins in it. And every time you get a new elf, he'll take another pin out. That's all I will tell you. Okay, got it. It's pointless. Moving on. Maroon Hat. I can't tell what his power is. What is his power? He doesn't have a power. Are you fucking kidding me? No. That's a new low, even for these shitheads. But Maroon Hat is pretty smart. You can use him as a higher ranking henchman or something. Being smart isn't a power. Plus I doubt it. How smart can one of these imbeciles be? You should talk to him and find out. No. Come on, just a little friendly chat. Fine. I will have a word with him very briefly. Okay. Hey, are you still talking to him? Wow, you guys are really going out of there. What the fuck could you be talking about for so long? This is getting ridiculous. The timer on the next cue ball bomb is ticking away. Okay, I'm back. And? Maroon Hat is highly intelligent and personable. I've decided he is my favorite guy so far. See, I told you. I will give him some important responsibilities later, but I have not decided what. Maybe he can hold on to something important for you. Good idea. Like what? Oh, I know. My cow top. No, not the cow top. That's dumb. My gun? No. Oh, my candy. No, you idiot. Fuck you. You have an idea. If you have an idea, then just tell me what it is, puzzle man. Look at the color of his hat. What else do you have that's that color? Also, what object can you think of that's kind of shaped like a 7? Oh, of course. A boomerang. Okay, I give up. I will make a mental note to secure a boomerang in the future. Yes, it makes so much sense. To be a boomerang, thematically, because it always comes back around in one big circle, like all the time shit I'm supposed to be about. Okay, last question. Why is Purple Hat constantly dancing in my presence? Yeah, I guess in retrospect, Purple Hat has always been pretty flirtatious, hasn't he? What? Maybe you should try to be open-minded though. Have you considered a star heart, forgot what that symbol is called, relationship with someone? Maybe you will discover you have never truly experienced joy until you have been in star heart. Still can't remember what that's called with a dancing elf. Calibor has spiked his cow top on the ground in disgust. Yeah, I'm in disgust all the time. End of Act 6, Intermission 5, Intermission 3. I'm back to... Oh, hey, we completed the circle. Yeah! Does that mean the story is over? All this time was right here. Hey guys, stop dragging your feet back there. You're falling so far behind. You're starting to look tiny and ridiculous from here. The treasure should be buried just up ahead. Let's pick up the pace. Excuse me, some of us here have special needs. I think I will continue dragging my feet if you don't mind. Socks, will you just let Aradia heal your eyes already and catch the fuck up? No! Ugh, the drama. John is like being a weird bystander just watching everything. Hey, Aradia, was it? Yes. Can I ask you something? Okay. You seem reasonable and pretty nice. Radia's like, yeah. So I'm wondering, how do you feel about all this? About what exactly? About what Friska and her pirate buddies are doing? You mean searching for the weapon? I think it's a good idea. No, I know. Of course it would be great to have an awesome secret weapon, whatever it is. I mean, how do you feel about the way they've been searching for it? By using all your ghost clone friends as bait? And getting the bad guy to blow them all up to reveal the way to the treasure? That's probably the only way to find it. In my experience, the specific path you travel out here is very important. If we did not trace that exact path in that amount of time, I doubt we ever would have found the right location. In fact, it may never have been found by anyone. Okay, yes, let's assume it was the only way to find it, granted. But I mean, does that really make it the right way to beat him? I couldn't say. Well, how do you feel about it? Most of the other pirates seem cool with it, so I'm wondering if you feel differently. It's probably necessary, and they would have embarked on this voyage whether I had come along or not, so I might as well join the fun. Isn't that what you did when you saw our ship? Sort of? But I didn't know what you were all doing yet. Yes, but once you found out, you continued journeying with us. Yeah, but I'm just hanging out here because I'm asleep. What else was I going to do? Exactly. Exactly. Perfectly sound logic, right? I don't necessarily share their point of view on the meaning of this endeavor though. They consider this to be a great clash between good and evil, but I prefer to look at the coming battle as a matter of housekeeping. In the end, all loops must be tidied up, even his. Okay, but what about your friends? Don't you care about them? Of course I do. I love all my friends. Then why do you seem so cheerful when so many of them are getting zapped by lasers? Do I seem cheerful about that? Kind of. I apologize if that is the way I am behaving. It is not true though. I think I look at death differently than most, and it is fair to say this attitude extends to death after death as well. I've learned to be at ease with the sensation of being in any form it takes. But I am not, nor I will ever be the monster's handmaid, so please believe that I would never take joy from the destruction of any soul. However, you must realize that it is only by the grace of the horror terrors that so many have been allowed to continue existing for so long. They have persisted for ages beyond their time just as he has. As such, it seems to me his rampage is just another kind of housekeeping. While he rounds the ring undoing the work of the gods, we must prepare for his undoing as well, to ready the manner for the Lord's arrival, so to speak. I'm sorry, maybe I spaced out through some of that, but I'm still not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you could just simplify it for me? Are you a good guy or a bad guy? I don't like to think of myself in those terms, but I do try to be nice people. Damn it. Okay, could you just maybe give me an idea of what it is you actually want out of all this? What I want? That's a pretty good question. I think that's a pretty good question for a lot of characters here. Like, we do not know their motivations. I think I mostly want to see what happens when this whole place breaks apart. Well, that explains a lot, I guess. Not really though. John's like, that's a bad guy. Oh my god, you're all so insane. You just realized that, John? Hey, this party ain't much better, you know. This side's pretty insane too. Are you coming or what? Yes, please come. I was about to begin one final story before we reach the treasure. Oh, holy shit, another story? I'm there. Oh, that's why you were running over? God, John loves them stories. Sorry, Aradia, I love to keep chatting, but you heard the lady. It's story time again. Wow, Aradia, you actually sent the guy running to hear a circuit story. That was a really impressive creep out job. Nice. Oh, Aradia, she didn't mean to do that, you know. It just happened that way. That's just how she feels. She's just being real to herself, you know. Thank you for joining us, John. Commodore Nepeta and Rear Admiral Ferferi have both been clamoring for one last tale, and I am not one to disappoint. Is that like the only way they talk now? Just in emojis? They're not even in this frame. Clamoring, as in clams tacked it. Okay, what's this one about? Ogre sex or salamander shipping or something? Nope. Although I would be happy to tell you all about those topics another time. This is a story about 2 legendary rings. Oh, sweet. Tell me all about them. They're like, the rings. No, not those rings. The rings I am talking about are less powerful and considerably more obscure. But for what they lack in power, they make up for in mystery. The details on the rings are quite hard to come by. I have pieced together what little I know from various fables and myths. They occasionally make appearances in such stories, serving different purposes in each tale, and always called by different names. But in this story, they will be known as the Rings of Life and Void. Life and Void, you say? Very interesting. The rings are said to look nearly identical, but their powers are quite different, as are their origins. The Ring of Void supposedly once belonged to the Black Queen of a Void session, but one day it was stolen from her by a thief, and then stolen again from the thief by a rogue. Legend would suggest it changed hands like this for a long time thereafter, until finally vanishing into the void itself forever, which is fitting as the ring grants its wearer the ability to do exactly the same. The Ring of Life has a very different story. I have found no reports of an origin to this ring at all. Like many magic artifacts, it may not even have one, which is comprehensible. Earliest reports I have read would suggest it was first discovered by some travelers in a desert, and like its sister ring, has changed hands repeatedly since. This ring, however, has a dramatically different effect. Instead of relegating the wearer to obscurity and immateriality, it does just the opposite. It is said that any ghost who wears this ring will come back to life. Oh, that's valuable, kind of, I think. In some stories, the fate of each ring appears to be entangled with the other. When one is lost, the other is serendipitously found. A great example of this can be observed in the fable of... Wait a minute. That ring? She just puts her finger on her lips. Like, shh, hold up. But I was just about to tell... My thing? I said shut up. Wait. Now wait just a goddamn minute. Hold on. Are you telling me? Are you seriously telling me? That ring? For Fairy and the Pet, I was like, No, just... No. Back it up. For just a silk-spitting minute. What's the matter? The matter was like... She couldn't have that ring and then she didn't. That fucking guy! What the heck is this? Was this the beach battle they had? Wait, they're still being mind controlled. What? What's she doing? She's just having fun. Having them fight each other. Are you kidding me? She's literally having them fight each other. Are you kidding me? Slam Pora. Ah! She's just disappointed she could have that ring and she didn't. Tavros, what? What did you do with that ring? What ring? Please, you guys were fighting over that. I guess it was a pretty long time ago. Don't play dumb with me. That ring you had. You know, the same one the orange guy tried to give me? I still don't know about this orange guy you mentioned sometimes. You talk about orange guy, but in reality, he sounds probably fake. Like how you thought Rufio used to be? Until facts prove he wasn't? You actually think I'm making this up? Why would I make up a story about an orange guy? What kind of juvenile fuck up do you take me for? The orange guy was real. He was surrounded by a bunch of stupid fucking horses and he tried to give me a ring, so I knocked him out cold, and then later you found it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. You had the ring and you and John were fighting over it behind your backs like a couple of idiots for a while? What, you think I didn't notice? Yes. No. I didn't think you did. Well, I did, and I didn't care because I didn't think that ring did jack shit. But now that I know it does jack a whole fucking lot, I would like you to stop behaving like a disingenuous, argumentative asshole and tell me where it is. I don't know where it is. It's gone. Oh, what do you mean it's gone? She means that John took it and then I don't know what happened to it afterwards. I had it, then John had it, and I wanted it back, but he wanted it also, so we argued with our hands over until he vanished, and I tried to find it on the ground because it was precious to me. For a while. Yeah, he did during that battle, that beach battle. Why was it precious to you? Are you telling me you knew what it did? No, I didn't. I just had separate reasons from that for wanting it. Well, whatever lame reason you wanted that ring, forget it. It's obviously a much more important magical item than either of us gave it credit for. As soon as we get the treasure out of this cave, you're gonna lead us back to wherever you lost it and we're going to look for it. Is that understood, Master Nitrum? No? Yes? I mean, yes, I comprehend the literal meaning of your yelling, but no? What do you mean no? That was an order. I think your mean-spirited angriness is making me remember to wonder why I keep wanting to help you and like you, and then I think it's making me think I don't really care anymore about finding the ring, or finding this treasure, or help you do arguably evil things to ghost friends to get your objectives to happen. Tavros, finally standing up for yourself. Tavros, what exactly are you trying to say? I think the bottom line of that is I don't want to be your poop master anymore, so I'm not going to be. Yes, you do that, Tavros. Oh, then he got flung into the abyss. Oh, he flew out of here. What? Okay. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. You can't just fly away from me like that. Oh, but I can. You forget about my secret weapon. Behold, the self-esteem. That was your secret weapon? Self-esteem's my ass. I said get back here. If you go out there alone, you're going to die, you pathetic piece of shit. I'll take my chances, you jerk! Haha, yes. Oh, Tavros. You innocent poor dum-dum. Fly, pupa, fly! Oh yes, so clever. How I reference what were once scornful remarks directed at me. Ah, so sick, so sick. We can all hear you whispering from down here, shit for brains. Hey Tavros, wait up, I think I'm coming with you. Can you fly too, Solix? I mean, I guess you guys are ghosts, kind of? What? No, Solix, wait! Nah, I've pretty much had it too. I can't believe I went along with this for as long as I did, so yeah. I'll be fucked 2 ways from Peregrine's even before I let Tavros upstage me in the backbone department. Aradia, sorry, I can't be a part of this anymore. It's just making me feel dirty. I understand, Solix. Let's catch up again later. Hopefully when this is all over. Yeah, they're so easygoing. Yeah, I'll catch you up later. Oh, Fafiri and the Peta will be coming with me too. What? No, they fucking won't. Yes, they will. They just told me. I didn't hear them say shit. They both gave me meaningful glances. Like as if to say, yeah, let's bounce. Yeah, they kind of are. Fafiri and the Pet are like giving winky faces. You're blind. How could you see a meaningful glance? Instead of underestimating the perspicacity of the sensory impaired, why don't you bite me? No, they can't go. Commodore Nepeta and Rear Admiral Fafiri are both critical members of my crew. This is mutiny. Friska, I am on your side here, but I feel I should point out that technically they both outrank you. What? I thought she was the captain. Although she did make them admirals and stuff, so yeah, kind of. Excuse me? No, they don't. Come on. I just gave them titles that sounded cool. How can you outrank a captain? By being a commodore? A commodore outranks a captain? Yeah, afraid so. Yes, and a rear admiral outranks a commodore. No, but I thought a rear admiral was like some sort of joke rank? Who can take a rear admiral seriously? It might as well be a poop master. No, sir, it's actually a real thing. God damn, for a pirate, you really know fuck all about nautical junk. Pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah, this stuff is all super interesting. Yeah, just kidding, losers. Anyway, we're out. Well, this party fell apart real fast. Oh, so he can't fly, but the ghosties can't fly, so they're taking him with them. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Ladies? Oh, awkward. Good riddance, you backstabbing ingrate. I hope Lord English eats you all. Hey, Friska? What? Actually, you know that ring? What about it? I have it now. You do? Where? Let me see. No, I mean, not on me. I guess I wasn't wearing it when I fell asleep. It seems to have the power to come with me in and out of my dreams as long as I'm wearing it. That's how I got it in the first place. I had it on when I woke up. You were wearing it? Why? And why were you playing keep away with it in the first place? I mean, aside from the obvious fact that messing with Tavros is its own hilarious reward, I don't know, I guess I liked it and I just wanted to hang on to it for some reason. But I didn't know I would wake up with it. This is perfect. That means all you have to do is put it on when you wake up, then come find me the next time you go to sleep. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, I don't think John wants to come back here. Maybe? I'll think about it. You'll think about it? Well, yeah, it sounds like an important item, so deciding what to do with it is kind of a big responsibility. It's supposed to bring ghosts back to life, but we don't know how it works. What if it only keeps you alive as long as you're wearing it? That would mean only one ghost could come back. Right, all the better reason to let me use it. Oh, but there are a lot of ghosts. I'm just not sure what to do yet. Wait, you're not actually thinking of giving it to someone else, are you? That's my ring. The orange guy gave it to me. Yeah, well, frankly, I don't give a shit about the orange guy. The ring is mine for now, so I'm the one who has to figure out what to do with it. Speaking of waking up, it's probably time I got going too. I'm not trying to join the mutiny or anything, but I do have friends waiting for me out there. John, wait! I hope we're not partying on bad terms here. You aren't holding all this treasure hunting shit against me like Tavros is, right? We're still cool, right, John? If you have to leave, I get that, but I really want us to stay friends. I always felt like we had a special bond, John. Like we're both always in the position of having to take charge as leaders, even if we never asked for that responsibility. And I don't want to pressure you into anything, but I would really appreciate it if you at least think about me next time you take a nap with that ring on. It's fine, we can stay friends. I don't really like to make enemies with people, even if they're what? I think you're making a very bad impression, you know, on John. Friska, I have to be honest, years ago when we first talked, it was a lot of fun to get to know you, and I admit I thought about you a lot since then, but I guess I never quite realized how little I actually understood you. During this crazy treasure quest, I tried to reserve judgment, like maybe it was just a troll thing I didn't get, but seeing how those other guys felt about it, I think it's more complicated than that. Obviously not all trolls are like you, and I know I'm not. Maybe this was all for a good cause, but it still felt like a pretty fucked up way to go about it, and all I'm saying is I'm ready to go. I've seen enough and I miss my friends. I'll think about what to do with the ring, but honestly what? Again, I am just keeping it real, but if I am really thinking hard about who I should bring back to life, I don't know if my conscience can justify bringing back someone so dangerous. Ooh. Friendship over. No, I mean, we're still friends, but you know. Fine, don't give me the ring then. Actually, you know what? Even if you change your mind someday, forget it. I don't even want it anymore. You don't? No, I've been dead this long. What's a little longer? Keep your ring. I don't want anyone's pity. So beat it, Egbert. Well? Huh. John, I thought you were leaving. Oh, right. I guess I'll just be... What are you, a fucking idiot? Don't go yet. What? Look, you made yourself perfectly clear. You think I'm a heartless monster and you don't want to help me out. Whatever. But are you seriously going to check out of this dream like 2 minutes before you see what the treasure is? Holy crap, dude. Where is your sense of curiosity? If I can manage to put up with you for a little longer, I think you can stand my morally bankrupt company long enough to find out what this thing is. Why am I the only person in Paradox Space who actually thinks? Oh, sure. I guess I'll go a little further and check out the treasure. Heh, you're right. It would be dumb not to. Good. Look, John is just a very simple dude, you know. Ah, Friska, she's sad because all her friends left her. This robe. Party's over, folks. The Pirate Playtime Wiggler Jamboree was fun while it lasted, but it's time to get serious. The treasure is down there. If my guess is right, it should be buried in one of his ancient memories. By now, we've all been windbagged to hell and back by my dear ancestor, so I'll trust nobody's gonna mind indulging one of my stories. There was a pretty good yarn about this treasure I read once during our travels. Found it in some damn memory, who knows whose. It was a good read. Impeccable prose. Failing to do it justice would be the real matter of grey morality here, if you ask me. But right now, I ain't in the mood to figure out how not to make it fucking suck. So I'll just say this. It was supposedly a weapon that once belonged to him, but he could never use it without altering its nature, meaning he could only use it once. So he did. After that, it could only be used again one more time, and only as a weapon against him. Knowing it was one of the keys to his defeat, he had it locked away deep in the void. That's it, part 1 of my story. Hold your applause. Guess we'll find out if that's true. Or if it turns out all of my despicable shit was in vain. Interesting, what is it? Is it his AK-47? Now that would make sense. Not that it would even matter to some people. You know, they can say whatever they want about me. But somewhere out there is a shimmering new universe growing in a big ball of water. He's looking hells of majestic, amphibious, and resplendent. His glorious croak would bring you to your knees. That universe is going to give life to billions of trillions of zillions of cute little aliens. You wouldn't even believe how pretty and wonderful and happy all those aliens will be. It's making your lip tremble just thinking about them, and how worth saving they are. Wow. You could walk up to one of those aliens and put your hand on its innocent shoulder, and with a straight face you could say, "Sorry to break it to you, but tomorrow a guy named Lord English is going to destroy your universe. You are all going to die." And when that alien looks up with you with tears in his eyes just before the first one rolls down its weird alien cheek, you lean in close to its absurd alien ear and whisper, "Psych." That's because you know a long time ago in an obscure pocket of reality, the alien could never understand or give a shit about some crazy girl sacrificed the lives of a bunch of ghosts in order to kill the guy forever. They were already a million sweets past their prime, existing on borrowed time, luxuriating in a kind of bizarre metaphysical longevity few others will ever enjoy. Just a fresh batch of bait, the squid gods kept on ice for an insatiable fisherman, cause they were sick of being hunted themselves. Those ghosts were all that stood in the way of an end to this eternal holocaust, and sparing their souls ain't different in my view from personally committing atrocities on a cosmic fucking scale. I only ever wanted to do the right thing, no matter how it made people judge me, and I don't need a magic ring to do that. You don't have to be alive to make yourself relevant, and you don't have to be a good person to be a hero. You just have to know who you are and stay true to that. So I'm gonna keep fighting for people the only way I ever knew how. I mean, she's kinda right, it's a very good speech too. by being me. What the hell is this? All of a sudden, Cantown. Kanaya just like da 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 da. Are you da 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 at Rose or are you da 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 at the cans? Rose, you are willfully ignoring my trail of finished crumbs. I said them. Well, your trail of finished crumbs. Okay, I said them quietly in sequence to convey one of your human pregnant pauses before speaking. Aha! The pause was human expecting in the same sense that I am expecting an explanation for your present conduct. We were about to meet the others on the roof by now. Kanaya, what's with this pregnancy shit? Oh, you're still drunk? Shit, are you trying to tell me something? I'm trying to tell you that we are on the verge of reaching our destination, and here I find you doing... What are you doing exactly? My civic duty? Man, I can't believe now she's an alcoholic, you know, just when your mom ancestor is like trying to get rid of her alcohol problems. Oh, it's just a psycho life, man. I have been deputized by the mayor as Aston, chief deputy of city planning and preservation. What? Kanya. And Relele swamp in red tape here. Do you think you'll code please return when I am no so busy? Thanks. Either that or file out a requisition form. Wish the zoning bureau. You've been drinking your soporifics in excess again. Rose, this is terrible. No, what would be terrible would be to bid farewell to this betrayer before my critical administrative work is complete. No, but really, what are you doing here in this tiny simulated village? Are you writing numbers on all of these nutrition cylinders? Laugh. God, I just love troll words for things. Yes, you have mentioned this. Nutrition cylinders. That's a good one. I forgot about that one. Maybe cylinders is instilted enough though? What about tall circles? Tall circles? Tall circles? No, that sucks. Answer my question, please. Why are you numbering the tall cans? I am documenting their original locations so that we relocate the city faithfully to our new home, wherever that may be. You want to relocate the city? Now? This is such a foolish use of your time. Rose, I so wasted. Kanaya. Like, she's just so sick of her drunkenness. Really? Alcoholic problems? Ugh. Oh, but you could not be further from the truth. The preservation of Cantown has tremendous symbolic importance. We are all that's left of our respective races, Kanaya. We are the light of civilization. It is our responsibility to carry the torch through the abyss whilst keeping it lit and hick. And set it upon the hearth of the nude world. I think the torch is not all you have managed to keep lit. It's light. Our light will spread throughout our creation. But only Kayaka, only if we respect the light of civilization itself. If we respect the light of democracy. So many finished crumbs up in here. Civility, liberty, reason, edification, civility, rationality, learning, justice, liberty, honor, elucidation, civility, reason. These are the virtues which embody the magnificence that is Cantown. You said some of those words 2 or 3 times and most of them weren't words. I just got it. This is not all you managed to keep lit. That bird was sick! I love it. She's so drunk. Somebody help her, man. Yeah, there needs to be an intervention here. I do not believe this. You promised me you'd be ready for our arrival. I am ready. My god, robes on and everything. This is not ready. When I say ready, I believe your sobriety was more than implied as the operative criterion. Yeah, Kanaista. You're so wordy. Ugh. I've been as polite as I can be, but honestly, your demeanor is not nearly as charming as you appear to believe when you have consumed a lot of that liquid. You have assured me that chronic and habitual exploitation of this substance is not a problem for your people, but at this point I must conclude that you were just lying. Why? Why did you do this just before our arrival when you told me you wouldn't? Well, I wasn't going to, but I started to think about everything. But meeting my mom and started getting nervous? But you can't help us like this. We need you. You're the smartest one on this meteor by quite a lot. Hey now, Kapaya, I'm flattered, but I think you might be selling the mayor short. What? This guy! Let me tell you, this guy is the best. Okay, that was literally the most inebriated thing you have ever said. Man, the two people we need most, man, Rose and Terezi, and they're just totally, like, incapacitated. No, but Kakaya, the mayor, I'm telling you, the fucking mayor, what up, friend? You're not actually suggesting this simple creature dressed in rags is your intellectual superior. And if I am? How would one even draw this conclusion? He does not speak. Oh, he has his ways of letting his thoughts be known. He hates his ways. He does not have his ways. He likes cans and little pretend cities, and he is rather adorable, and that is pretty much all there is to say about the mayor. Please do not distract from important issues with talk of fake mayors. What issues? My indiscretions with alcohol or some shit else? I am sensing that we are tiptoeing around a mixed bag of delicate subjects. Let's talk about them. This is not a hypothetical exercise in your earth psychiatrics. You made a promise to me and you did not keep it. Yes, you are usually very smart and we all need you, but more importantly, I need you. Don't you remember? You said you will help me resurrect my species. I still don't know how I'm going to acquire a new matri orb. How are we supposed to solve that problem when your dingpan is adult soul? Kamaya, why don't we go AZ on the shout post? I told you to relax about the matri orb. Have some faith in us that we're going to make everything work out. I have a very good feeling it will be all fine. That is not reassuring coming from you like this. I often can't tell even at your most lucid if you put too much trust in your steering abilities. But when you say such things while obscured by these toxins, you sound outright delusional. You stumble around this lab in such high spirits, which makes it impossible to approach the subject from a standpoint of mutual agreement that your behavior is a problem. But if I'm always happy, then why is it a problem? Oh, you see? I'm not following. I would like to. Wait, am I? Have I been being a bitch to you without realizing? Oh no. No, not exactly. I've already explained. You have severely hobbled your intellect and your efficiency. The objectives you prioritize have become ridiculous. You have just now decided to draw a map of a false metropolis. Others have suffered as well. Whatever happened to your concern for Terezi and Gamzee? Were all my lessons in auspicism for nothing? I tried kakaka, but auspicism or whatever. It's actually really hard. I know it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. And my name is not Kakaka. Well, I'm sorry. Yakaya. Kayolo. Papaya. Shit. Your name is so lovely. Why can't I say it? You cannot say it because you are human drunk. You're right. But delinquency has been inexcusable. If you just help me finish fishes, indexing and gathering up the rest of these cans, Ugh. Oh no, Kanaya has reached her breaking point, man. The Bubbles von Salamaster Memorial Library. Rose like dot 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 comma comma dot dot dot. Aw, are you like sober now? Are you gonna break up with me, Rose? Just get rid of your alcohol problems. Kanaya's, she might actually. No, okay, she's too good of a person to do that. Well, guys, a good point to end things after that almost not breakup. Why is I'm telling you, man, everyone is having existential crises. Like, you know, just when you thought Roxy was gonna, you know, well, I mean, it wasn't really her fault. You know, like getting over a addiction problem is very hard, and you know the trickster stuff threw her off that sobriety wagon. But then like Rose is like turning into an alcoholic, and like, man, these trolls, man, have so much stuff on their hand. Dave is just like checking out. I feel like he's like probably the person who's like, I don't care about anything. It's all good, because that's the only way to live. Because otherwise, you'd be like Karkat. Karkat is like really showing his leadership skills now, because he's just like trying to get Terezi back on the path. And I guess now Kanaya is responsible for getting Rose back on the path, because she has major alcoholic problems. And like, these are the two characters that we really need. But I guess meanwhile, Friska is doing stuff, I guess, even though all her troll friends just kind of left her. That's so sad. And then John is just like, ooh, you're not the person I thought you were. So that's more awkward. There's tension everywhere. And I don't know how we're going to resolve that. But for now, I will leave this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video.